Hey folks, it's pretty snowy out there today. So I had to go out and get a label printed because the new camera I bought is garbage. So my first test run, it was really blurry, and it's kind of like the upper 2/3 of the image was all that was being recorded. It wasn't a full scene. So, looking at it, it's like, well, I'll compare the two. So this is 170 degrees, which is what this new camera is supposed to be, and this is what I was getting. Not 170 degrees. So the amount that's being shown, it just looks like the upper left 2/3 of the video, or even less, maybe even half, is all that was being recorded. Completely useless. So I decided to try playing with the settings. It does have a sharpness setting, so I turned the sharpness up, and I tried recording in 4K. These cheap cameras, 4K, it's not true 4K on these things anyways, unless you get a good one. But I tried that, and this is the result of that. So this camera's going back. It's garbage. Absolute garbage, completely useless. So I had to go and get a label printed, a return label. And as I was getting ready to come out, the fire department got a call for a house across the street here for a medical assist. So I won't be playing it, but I just kind of sat and watched them for a little bit before I left. So got my label and picked up a couple cases of Hot for Michelle, and I went for a nice snowy tour. So I gotta go back out again tomorrow, because after I pack up the camera and put the labels on, I gotta take it to the post office. So I didn't bother stopping at the post office today. I'll do that tomorrow. So trying out my heated socks. Oh, they're so nice. I have them on their lowest setting, and they're so warm. They're fine when I'm out, but if I'm in a store, like if I go into the grocery store or something, they get pretty warm. My feet get actually a little too warm. So it's fine. Once I come back outside, everything's good again. So good now. I like them. The issue that I thought I was going to have is, like I say, they come up to my knees, and the batteries are on the top. So the batteries are up by my knees, and normally when I put my socks on, I put them over top of the bottom of my pant legs to keep the wind from going up. So I think it's going to be interesting trying to, put them over my pant legs all the way up to my knees. Well, I don't have to do that. The reason I don't have to do that is because they come up to my knees. I don't have to worry about the wind going up my pant legs, because it doesn't get up that far anyways. So I don't have to worry about that. Plus my snow pants have elastics at the bottom. So the only issue I'm having now, the other advantage to putting my socks over my pant legs, when I put my snow pants on, it doesn't pull my pant legs up. So that's the only issue I'm having now. But with the extra resistance of the socks underneath them, it's helping with that. It's not a real bad issue. Nothing I'm really concerned with. So, I forget the name of it now. So the APEXCAM's going back. I actually watched some videos on YouTube. There's people that review these cheap cameras, and they actually show the resulting video from them and that. So if I get another one, it will be, and I forget what it's called. I had it remembered, but it looks good. I'm not sure why the APEXCAM had such great reviews. Maybe I got a crap one. Maybe they are good, and I just got one that's not. Bad lottery. I don't know. It's possible. Because I have had that before. I've had products that, the reviews say, that it's possible you can get one, like generally they're okay, but it's possible you get one that doesn't work, so it's possible. And even these glasses that I buy, every once in a while I get one that doesn't work. But for the most part, they're alright. So it could be, I don't know. I'm not taking a chance on getting another one. So, this other one I'm looking at, I wish I could remember what it was called. I'll put it up here on the screen, because I'll know what one's on inside, but if I do get it, it's a little more expensive than the SD cam. So there are other SD cams on Amazon, but they're not the basic ones. They're the higher up models that have extra features that, you know, I took a risk on last time. I'd rather stick to the basic ones. I know they work, but like I say, they're not on Amazon anymore. That kind of sucks. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I guess I'll find out. I think that's all I had. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to talk about. The main thing was talking about that cheap camera garbage going back, and the results of using my electric hooks. I think that was it. So we got lots of snow now. We got about 4 inches on the ground. A lot of it came down yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I heard the snowplows going by, so I knew we got snow that night. But by the time I went out yesterday, the roads were all cleared off, it all melted. Oh, excuse me. So that was kind of nice. But today it started snowing just before I went out, and it's almost stopped now. It snowed for me. Anyway, that's all I got. I will show today's tour.